It just keeps spreading. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Heathwyn, and just as a reminder, all through the month of May, I am raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital over on my Twitch channel. I will link down below my Twitch channel as well as my Tiltify page if you are feeling so inclined and would like to join in and donate to this amazing cause. And as always, I would love for you to stop by my Twitch channel and say hello. Today, we are playing some more of our Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with Elizabeth and her son Mojito, and it's kind of been rough for Elizabeth. She's had a lot of things go wrong for her, and it's been a tough go. In our last episode, we moved her and Mojito into a larger apartment that has 2 bedrooms, and I did not turn back on some of the lot challenges that were making Elizabeth's life particularly difficult, and I think I might leave them off at least for this episode and see how it goes. She was really having a rough time with things. Like, there was toxic mold everywhere. She would have spiders drop on her stove exploded. It's been a whole experience. And she had lost her job. She got laid off for her job. She is finally back in the culinary career. So that is starting to move in the right direction, and we come on over here into game. She's actually over here. It is like 8 o'clock in the morning, and she's practicing making a drink because she does need to do that for her job. She's only level 2. She needs to max the mixology career as well as the mixology skill, which she is level 3 at. So she's having herself a morning drink like you do, I guess. I don't know that I approve of this, Elizabeth, but what can I say? You do you. Her son is little Mojito. He is an infant, and he is gonna be kind of a bit of a creative guy. He's gonna do like home makeovers, things like that. And I believe, yeah, he will age up into a toddler in game today. So probably like once Elizabeth gets home from work, he will be ready to age up because she will be heading off to work really soon. It is lottery day, but we don't have a computer from which to purchase a lottery ticket. So we might have to find somewhere because Elizabeth winning the lottery wouldn't be awful. In addition to her maxing the mixology skill, she has to max the dancing skill, which we've done, and she also has to have a hobby juice fizzing and max that. She's currently level 2, and we've been trying to kind of use the juice fizzing as a way to help her earn some extra money since her job doesn't pay a lot and she had lost her job. So as you can see, she's kind of hurting a little bit financially, and with Mojito aging up, we're gonna need to get some toddler stuff in this apartment. Okay, Elizabeth is off to work, Mojito is off to daycare. Promotions would be amazing. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. Jacqueline is calling. I'm at work. I mean, it's your choice. Don't call me at work and ask me if you should hang out with people. You're a big girl, you can make that decision for yourself. Oh no. Elizabeth is feeling tense. She's feeling smothered. A non-committal sim has trouble staying in a long-term relationship. Maybe it's time for a change. So she does have, let's see, Jimmy is her boyfriend. So she's kind of having a bit of a struggle with that. Oh, William is calling now. I mean, sure. William is her brother. She can chat with her brother a little bit. We did not get promoted. She's feeling tense. She's also feeling uncomfortable from gross air. Lovely. Elizabeth is also a serial romantic, so she needs to reach level 6 of the charisma skill and kiss 3 more sims to complete that milestone. She's only level 5 right now of the charisma skill. But we do have a very upset Mojito. He is like in need of some attention. And Elizabeth, she loves Mojito, but she doesn't quite know like what she should be doing with this baby. She's trying her best. She was the youngest child of her siblings, so she never really had any younger kids around. She very unexpectedly got pregnant with Mojito young. So she just hasn't really known exactly what to do with an infant. Oh yeah, Elizabeth is like extra tense from feeling smothered. Now she feels trapped. Maybe she does need to have Jimmy come over and like break things off with him just to kind of ease things for her a little bit. Let's invite him to hang out at the current lot. He is not Mojito's father. His father is Branson Arnold, who kind of got upset with Elizabeth because she was going to go out with some friends on New Year's, and he had made plans and she also made plans, and he was like upset because her plans didn't involve him, and they kind of had like a big falling out, but they had woohooed, and the result was a little mojito. So Jimmy is here and she is telling him that, you know, she's not feeling all that comfortable in a relationship anymore, and she really thinks that they need to end things. And he's feeling really sad about it. He really loved Elizabeth and they had amazing compatibility with each other and they got along quite well. And so I think for him, he's kind of feeling caught off guard about her breaking things off with him. But we know that Elizabeth is non-committal. She's feeling happy because she's single again, and she's just not really in that point of wanting to settle down. Okay, we got the pop-up that it is Mojito's birthday. He's asleep right now, and Elizabeth is practicing making some drinks. So I think we'll let him keep sleeping. And it's getting kind of late, so maybe we age him up tomorrow. Or maybe we just let the game kind of age him up as it comes, because Elizabeth isn't necessarily focused on things like that. She's not necessarily focused on throwing like a big party for her child. So maybe we just kind of let him age up when the game says it's time for him to age up. Uh-oh, Mojito has also had a blowout, but Elizabeth is like extremely tired. She's gonna pass out if she doesn't go to sleep soon. So his little bath may have to wait until the morning. So we'll let her feed him and then get some sleep. She also has to work in the morning and it's like 2 a.m. So she's gonna need to get herself some rest. Oh no, now Elizabeth is feeling trapped because of her job. You just got this job. You're gonna have to just deal with the fact that you're feeling trapped in your job, because I am not going to let you change it. Maybe you can work hard and get a promotion today and that will make you feel better. Elizabeth is home from work and has been promoted to caterer. So we have made it farther this time around than before. So this is good. She is still feeling tensed and trapped because of this. She's also, I'm kind of thinking maybe letting her unwind with the bubble blower is not a bad idea. She needs some fun anyway. She's feeling tense, so hopefully a little bit of bubble blowing will help. So as her job as a caterer, she has this cooking and mixology skills that she needs, but she does need to, again, prepare and mix drinks to kind of prep for that. And it looks like her... Oh, someone has shown up to fix things. It looks like her work schedule has shifted as well. So she's now working in the afternoon evenings, so from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. I think let's have her stop bubble blowing and let's let this guy go and like repair things that are broken. The DJ mixing booth downstairs is broken, so we'll go ahead and invite this dude in and say, hey, yeah, please go fix the things. And little Mojito is in a state. He is hungry, he needs some attention, he needs a bath, he's tired. I think we need to let Elizabeth do this. Oh, Carissa Jensen is calling and wants Elizabeth to hang out. Actually, Elizabeth would do this. She would not worry about her kid and she would definitely go out with her friends. So we're gonna say yes and let Elizabeth go out and do this party with her friends and not really give Mojito the attention that he needs. Oh, and it's raining? Really? Why are we here? There's nothing here. This is where you invited me? You took me to the ancient ruins. It's a thunderstorm and there's nothing here. This is not what Elizabeth had in mind when she thought she was being invited out. There's nothing here except some water balloons and it's a thunderstorm. Okay, you know what? We're gonna end this. I thought it was gonna be like an actual kind of party. It's not. It's nothing. Because they have like these pop-up parties at the ancient ruins. So I thought that that's what it was gonna be. It's not what it was. Like, we'll go back home. Mojito is still in a bit of a rough state. So Elizabeth is going to tend to him, get him fed, get him a bath, get some of his needs taken care of, and then she can take care of herself a little bit too. Elizabeth doesn't have to work until around 3 p.m. and it is currently the morning, so I think let's take her off somewhere and she can do a little bit of juice fizzing, She'll send Mojito off to daycare. He still hasn't aged up on his own yet. So if he hasn't aged up before Elizabeth goes to work, we may have to just age him up because I was expecting him to auto age up and it didn't happen. So we may have to do that. She's been traveling over to Evergreen Harbor to work on her juice fizzing skills. She also meets and flirts with people and kisses them there as well. So she does that stuff too. You know, there's like 2 juice fizzing machines here. I think we'll have her load ingredients in both of them and get them like both running at the same time. All right, I think let's do some crocus one. That'll give some kombucha. So start fizzing that, and then let's load some ingredients in this one. We'll get them both running. And for this one, why don't we try some fruit? Let's do some lemon. I think she has some seed packets in her household inventory back at home, so we should get those out for her so that she can get some more things that she can turn into juice. Okay, why don't you come and do a polite introduction here to Whitney Milner. Oh, Whitney's a friend of William's. Okay, we have some first impressions. Elizabeth thinks that Whitley is interesting, and Whitley thinks that Elizabeth is unreliable. I mean, Whitley is not wrong about that. Oh, Jaron Turner is calling. No, we don't have enough money to donate to charity right now. Who are you? Hey, Elizabeth, I think I have a crush on Enrique Wells. Honestly, I don't care. Elizabeth doesn't really seem to care that much, and I also don't know who that person was. So we're gonna say we don't care. I'm gonna do like a few little things here, just kind of also work on Elizabeth's charisma, and then start maybe with a little bit of flirting, a bold pickup line. Elizabeth is very confident. She believes in me because she is confident. There's some pleasant conversation happening. She is polite. Despite everything, she does behave politely. Like a breath of fresh air. It looks like Elizabeth just befriended a nature enthusiast. Nature enthusiasts are passionate about the natural world the Sims live in and can make them super fun Sims to hang out with, especially outdoors. I mean, sure, we'll go for that. Elizabeth is kind of interested in the juice fizzing thing, so maybe she's thinking that like Sims who are nature enthusiasts as well can help her with that. Okay, we have Whitney as being flirty, so let's do a little more flirting, I think. Okay, so we did discover that kissing their hands does count as kissing a Sim. So we've got that option now. So let's see if Elizabeth can give Whitley here a little bit of a kiss on the hands and get this counted. Okay, it did count. So now we are down to 2 more Sims. How is our juice fizzing going? Okay, our juice is still fizzing. I'm kind of thinking let's send Elizabeth in to just practice maybe some pickup lines. She's feeling kind of flirty, so she's gonna go in, practice some pickup lines, and see about getting that charisma skill up. Oh, Will Bell looks kind of cute. We could talk to him. Look at all the freckles on him. How cute is he? Okay, let's actually have Elizabeth come give him a flirty introduction. He's really cute. Oh, it looks like maybe he has a bit of a crush. Ooh, Will seems thoroughly charming to Elizabeth. Oh my. Okay, well let's take a closer look at him. She thinks he's very charming. She thinks he's a bit clingy, and he thinks she's a bit annoying, but there is a physical attraction there that, you know, we're not gonna really ignore. Or he's gonna leave. I mean, that too. Okay, he can leave. Elizabeth, how are we doing? All right, your juice is ready, so come collect your juice. Oh no! While using the fizzing station, Elizabeth's heavy-handed clumsiness sadly caused it to break. Oh dear. Okay, well, we can load this one. Let's load the next one up with some more ingredients, and we'll just casually ignore that we broke that one. So I'm thinking let's get some like rose kombucha going. Ooh, Elizabeth is gonna have to go to work soon. Maybe that wasn't the best idea, because she's gonna have to go to work, and I don't know that it's gonna be done in time. I don't think it is. So let's have her come get her ingredients back out, and because I forgot to start the juice fizzing anyway. So let's have her pull her ingredients back out, and then she can get back home in time to head off to work for the day. And who knows, maybe Mojito will age up. All right, Mojito has now aged up. Took a little while. Oh, and he has earned the unhappy infant trait. So Mojito had an unfortunate start to life, and as a result, expect him to be a little more headstrong and defiant. This was because Elizabeth didn't really know how to take care of him, and he didn't get a lot of the attention that he needed from her, and so that is going to affect him later on in his life. So we're going to choose an infant trait for him. I think that because he's going to go into the interior home decorator design, he wants to complete the painting and the photography skills, so he's going to be a little bit more creative. I'm thinking that silly might be the trait that we go with. They're goofy and curious. These toddlers love to tell jokes and get playful, and they learn imagination skills slightly faster. Since imagination kind of feeds into creativity, I'm wondering if maybe that's it. And also, given the fact that he's kind of on his own a lot, maybe he really develops a strong imagination to kind of cope with the fact that he's left alone by his mom quite a bit, and that imagination is kind of what helps him with that loneliness and always being in daycare and never really being at home with her. So I think we're going to go with silly. And that also means that we need to give Mojito a little bit of a makeover. Oh, and he has aged up sad from a forgotten birthday for not having a birthday party. Mojito forgot to have a party for his birthday, or maybe no one wanted to come. Either way, it's very sad. It's kind of a rough start for him. But we're gonna pop into cast and give him a toddler makeover. So I have given Mojito a makeover. I loved the little curls that he aged up with, so I kept that for him. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's got little freckles. He is like the cutest thing ever. And for him, because in the description, it always talks about him like wearing hand-me-downs and kind of like mismatched clothes. So for his outfits, I pretty much just like randomized what he was wearing to give us that sense of like kind of mismatched, not necessarily things fitting. Some stuff does match. Again, that was just the randomizer. I basically hit randomize 3 times on his outfits, and that's kind of what we have gone with for what his clothing is. So this is his little everyday look. This is his formal wear, his sleepwear, his party wear. See, this one's a little bit random. His swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather wear. So that is Mojito all made over as a little toddler. I also went ahead and got a few things for Mojito to have in his infant room. He doesn't have a lot because they didn't have a lot of money. He's got a bed, a Blarfy, some blocks, and a toy chest, as well as a toddler potty. So he has all of that. Now also, I installed the Education Overhaul mod into my game to kind of see how things would go with that as we were coming into this generation. So I think we're going to have Elizabeth enroll him in preschool, especially since she's not going to be around a whole lot. I think that this would be good for him. It'll help him kind of get some of those social interactions that he is going to need. I think that she does want the best for him, but she just can't necessarily take care of him all of the time. So we're going to do that. So the Little Darling Preschool is a safe and joyful environment for toddlers to learn character values and skills. So we're going to enroll him in that. Okay, so Mojito has been enrolled in the Little Darling Preschool. Classes occur 5 days a week. So he will go off to that. We'll see how that goes. But it's Friday, so it'll probably be a little while. Also, I got these summer packets out for Elizabeth to kind of open up, I guess, when she gets home from work, because she is off to work now. And that means that Mojito is going to head off to daycare. He just had his birthday, and first thing he's going to have to do is head off to daycare. Oh my gosh! We have just had another explosive malfunction, and Elizabeth is at work. So now there's a fire in her apartment, but she's not even here. She's at work. Oh no! This is terrible. Why does everything bad happen to poor Elizabeth? So she's gonna come home to a completely burned out kitchen, and she only has 420 simoleons. This is awful. There's no fire alarm in her apartment either, so things can't come. Oh, Jacqueline has discovered the fire, and so has Blake. Are they gonna do anything, or are they just gonna stand here and panic? Do something! Nobody's home! Oh no, and she's not gonna be home for a while. Oh my gosh, and now Kate Donaldson has come in, and it's like the same thing. The kitchen is on fire and burning, and Elizabeth isn't even home and isn't gonna be home for a while. Oh, it's spreading now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Now the trash can is on fire. Everything is on fire. It just keeps spreading. It's like moving its way down the hallway. Now the bathroom is on fire. Oh my goodness. And it's like spreading into Mojito's room now. We just bought all this stuff for Mojito, and now the entire apartment is burning down. How is nobody doing anything about this? Now it's in the hallway? Okay, Elizabeth is home from work. Oh my gosh, Mojito is like standing right by flames. Oh my god, Elizabeth, quick, you have to do something. Call the fire department. Like, your apartment is burning down. Your son is standing amongst the flames. This is awful. Oh my goodness. I don't think this could have possibly have gone any worse. To have everything catch on fire while Elizabeth was not even home. She's very tense from a fire. Poor Mojito is sad because he's literally standing right next to it. He can't get out. The door is on fire. Oh my gosh. He's crying in the middle of the fire. Where are the fire department? Get here. Save my kid. Okay, the fire department has... Oh my gosh, they sent a pregnant firefighter. Okay, and now Chrysanthemum Montgomery has come in and she is putting out the fire. The pregnant one is also putting out the fire. Oh my gosh. Everything is burnt. Why are you guys... like, put out the fire. What are you all doing? The Whims received 622 simoleons. The fire's been put out. Just be a little bit more careful next time. Well, no one was home. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's get Elizabeth up here. Mojito is having a rough time. Let's let him come in and babble to the Blarfy, and maybe he can stack some things. Poor kid. Alright, Elizabeth needs to replace the stove. Hey, good job taking care of the explosive malfunction. As a result, the unit rating went up, and the property owner gave you 131 simoleons, except the rest of this place is completely trashed. Okay, let's replace the toilet, and we replace the refrigerator. Okay, let's replace the refrigerator and the potty chair. Let's replace Mojito's stuff. Okay, maybe the sofa? And now we only have 46 simoleons left. Awesome. Okay, well, Elizabeth can at least get some leftovers. The floor is all burnt and charred. This is really bad. I like how the counters are burned, but the sink is fine. Elizabeth, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. This little guy is super tired. Elizabeth is trying to like clean up the floor a little bit. He's gonna need to go to sleep once he eats. It has just been nonstop for Elizabeth, honestly. Right, it is a big summer blowout. So end of summer is coming to an end and it is kind of time for that celebration. Elizabeth does have to work. We also need her to definitely go to work to get money. So I'm thinking that maybe we'll let her get her needs taken care of a little bit. And maybe she'll take Mojito with her so that they can get out of their burned up apartment and go to a pool and try to just do something kind of fun for the two of them and, you know, maybe try to shake this epic disaster that has happened in their lives and kind of overcome that a little bit. And hopefully maybe she can get paid enough while she's at work to finish replacing her counters. Obviously, she still has a lot of work to do to clean up from the fire, but it was a rough night coming home and discovering all of that had happened. All right, we've come to the Oasis Springs Park, and I did edit it a little bit to put in this splash pad area kind of over in the kids' part because I thought that Mojito could come over and play in the water, and we could let Elizabeth just take a quick swim to try to like get herself settled. And then I was thinking that maybe we can put up her... Oh, I didn't bring the kombucha. Never mind. She's gonna take a swim. Oh my gosh. Christopher Volkov is in here destroying things. Oh, good grief. This... Lovely. Awesome. Yeah, Mojito is over here playing in the water, having a great time. It's really good. This is making him feel so much better. He kind of got out of like that scary situation in the house with all the fire, and so he's getting to have some fun. Elizabeth is in at the bar practicing her mixology. She's gonna make some drinks for everybody at the pool, trying to like lighten the mood. Yeah, Elizabeth is in here. She's like had a drink and she's going in for a second one. She's just really kind of having a tough time coping with everything. You know, the fire in the apartment was definitely an unexpected, difficult thing for her to have to face, all things considered. All right, Elizabeth has now reached level 6 of the charisma skill, so she's got that part of her aspiration done. She does have to go to work, and given that she basically had to spend all of her money fixing her broken stuff, we're gonna have to go home. Little Mojito's gonna have to stop playing in the water, and she's gonna have to head off to work. Alright, Elizabeth has headed off to work, and Mojito is back at daycare, so hopefully work goes well for Elizabeth. We can get things finished, taken care of in the apartment, and give her a little bit of a break, maybe? I didn't even put in any lot challenges, and this still happened. Oh, she's missing the romance festival. That's too bad, because I feel like the romance festival would have been her thing. Oh no. Catering conundrum. Bored at work, Elizabeth is killing time by browsing the internet when the business phone starts to ring. The caller breathlessly explains that there is a celebrity gala taking place this evening, but the master chef booked to cater the event has fallen ill and they need an immediate replacement. Elizabeth's employer is the right company to handle the job, but she suddenly finds herself daydreaming of rubbing elbows with A-listers. Will Elizabeth skip out of work early and cater the event all by herself, or will she book the event through her employer? If she caters it by herself, she'll gain fame, money, and befriend a celebrity, but she'll be fired. But if we book it through her employer, her life will remain unchanged. Given that she's already been laid off from this career path and we've had to start over, we're gonna book the event through her employer. We really don't need Elizabeth to get fired. Okay, Elizabeth did get promoted to mixologist now, so this is great, and I think we should be able to replace some of this stuff. Let's replace the trash can. Let's at least get... Yeah, I think we can get all the counters replaced. Okay, so everything has now been replaced from the fire. Fingers crossed that there is not another fire. She has all the skills that she needs for this job to get her next promotion, and I think with all of this we're gonna wrap this episode up here because holy cow, it was wild. That fire was insane and there was no one here. Maybe we should get a fire alarm to put in the apartment with some of Elizabeth's extra money. It has really been a struggle for her. Like, this has been a rough gen. She's just had a rough go from top to bottom. And a lot of it's starting to kind of rub off on Mojito, and so I don't know how he's gonna fare as he starts to age up. It's gonna be kind of tough. So we'll have to see how things get going. Yeah. Let me know what you think of Mojito's toddler makeover in the comments below, and give me your feedback on if we should pop any lot challenges back on. I'm kind of thinking Elizabeth doesn't need any more lot challenges, but, you know, maybe if we have a boring episode, we'll put those back on. But right now, boring has not been any aspect of Elizabeth. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!